Take two. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend, week, whatever. I haven't made these in a while. Thought I would. I'm going to make spiedies. The crave or popularity for spiedies started up in Binghamton, New York. And it was done by Italian immigrants. They used to cook chicken or lamb, I think it started with lamb, into little chunks like beef stew. They used to cook those and then skewered them. And I don't even know if they cooked them, I apologize. They marinated them for up to 3 days, then took it out of the marinade, put all the beef on skewers and then cooked them. And then they had like a hoagie bun, sub bun, even just a piece of Italian bread. And they would take the skewer and the meat and cup it in their hands with the bread, then pull the skewer out, and you'd have a meat sandwich. That's where it all started. But I've been cooking these for 40 plus years. My oldest grandson, Sebastian, loves them. So when he comes back here on Sunday to pick up the rest of his belongings to take back down to campus, I hope we have enough time that we can grill these and enjoy them while he's here. So on with the show. So I have most everything here. I already have the beef thawed out. It's in a Ziploc bag. And what I'm going to do is, it calls for fresh, or it calls for dried basil, oregano, and thyme. I know I have oregano in there. I know there's some oregano and basil that's dried in my cupboard, but I couldn't find it, so I figured, heck, I got fresh basil and oregano. So I went out to pick some of that. The thyme is dried in a bottle purchased from a store. It also takes lemon juice, red wine vinegar, minced garlic, salt and pepper, sugar. Not a whole lot, and you let it sit in that marinade. It's delicious. One year, I bet we had Daryl out on the deck in our other house. He made a special deck just for his grill. He might have been out there till midnight. We had beef spiedies, we had chicken spiedies, plain beef, just no, and some of them we made like a shish kebab with veggies in the middle, and that's what I'm going to do with these. So anyway, we're going to need, I'll start out with 1 cup extra virgin olive oil. There we go. Here's glug, 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 glug. It's going to take almost the whole bottle. Not quite all of it. That's okay. I can use the rest for another time when I'm doing something else. Yeah, I know. What's this crazy lady doing? Scraping out the cup for oil. EVOO is expensive. So, and then we do a 1/4 of a cup freshly squeezed. I don't have any lemons, so this will have to work. 1/4 of a cup. There's actually seeds in this. That's cold. I guess it wasn't seeds. It was just like a sediment. Well, good thing I can reach my towel. So we got the olive oil, the lemon juice, It also takes 3/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar. I'll do this an easier way. There we go. Okay. I love the smell of vinegar. There we go. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And yes, you can substitute Splenda or whatever sweetener you have that you want to use. That way, the folks that are doing the keto, there's nothing in here they can't have, except for the sugar. So go ahead and replace that with Splenda, or I don't know what other kinds are out there. Might even work with honey, but I don't know what the carbs are in honey, because a lot of people are very carb conscious nowadays. So anyway, that was sugar. It calls for 4 cloves of garlic minced. I'm cheating. I already have garlic minced. Let's see, 4 cloves. Not sure how much 4 cloves might equate to. I'll start out with 3. Okay. Calls for bay leaf. I really don't think I have any in the cupboard, so we're going to omit that. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of coarsely ground pepper, thought I took it off. I guess I didn't. There it is. A little bit more than a half a teaspoon. Oh, inhaling those fumes from the pepper. Also a half a teaspoon of salt. And I keep my Himalayan pink salt, my handy dandy salt holder. And from here, I'm going to put that aside. And like I said, somewhere in the cupboard, I have dried basil. Where? I don't know where it's hiding. I guess I should have looked at these when I rinsed them. The bugs had a heyday on some of these. I think I brought in extra. This is Thai sweet basil. These are fresh out of my garden. And I also have, it's called lettuce leaf basil. They've all been rinsed in the strainer. Love the smell. I also have cinnamon basil out there, but I just didn't think the cinnamon basil would be what I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and chop these up. Trying to shove them all into one of those big leaves of that lettuce leaf basil. Let's see what happens. Basil is I'm sure I want to pass the test for Master Chef. I don't have the best of knife skills here. It just dawned on me I have one of those little double-edged knives that looks like a half moon with the handle. Probably could have grabbed that. I completely forgot. So there is our basil. If nothing else, it's going to have some nice color. And then I did pick, if I can find the rest of it, some homegrown oregano. There we go. I also have mint put into it. This is mint that I grew. And this is only a part of what's brought up to me. So ladies, when you ask your husband to bring up a handful of something, make sure his hands aren't huge. Let's see. A bird must have flew overhead. I'm sure you can hear the dogs barking. They just want the neighbors to know, yep, we're still here. Yeah. A lot of times you can just, if you hold on to the tip of a stem, you can just drag the oregano or whatever, basil, whatever. Like this one, this small one here. And I'm just going to, with my thumb and my index finger, the tips of them, or even your nail, that one broke. You just take it right off the woody stem. Although this this oregano isn't that bad with the stem. Some of them you really need to take the stem off. It's almost like eating a tree. I know we all need more fiber, but I think I'll pass as far as the eating a tree goes. Get these done. So what type of plans did all of you have for the weekend? Were you able to do some of them up to this point or not? Yesterday we drove up to the Cuyahoga Fairgrounds outside of Cleveland on Bagley Road. They have a RV show this weekend. It ended up being warmer than what I thought. I sure didn't wear the best top there. But it was interesting. We got some ideas on when and if we upgrade what we want. I mean, some of them went from super tiny, where you had to make your dining table and cushions into a bed, or sleep on the couch that was in there. Not for me. That'd be just a tad too tiny. But they're looking for a toy hauler. It doesn't have to be new. It does have to be decently priced. If anybody has one or know of anyone that has one for sale, let us know. Okay. The oregano is chopped. Now we go on to the mint. I love this stuff. So much you can do with this. Mint jelly, and that'll work with lamb for that, or even make mint jelly and pour it over a block of cream cheese. That's a good dip. I also wash it real well and make sun tea, which I haven't even done this year. One of the only bad part I can see about having a covered porch is you don't get the sun. And that's what I always put my plants outside on the porch. There's no sun anymore. No sense in doing it. Can't believe the beautiful weather we've had here, though. I'm not complaining. But it was 82 yesterday while we were walking around the fairgrounds. Unreal. And there's an RV show in Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be 30 or 33 football field's large. I barely made it around what we did yesterday. Wouldn't have been able to do that one. There we go. Might be enough. Don't want it to be too overbearing. Maybe one more. I think the rest I'm going to, I can't because I don't have any ice cube holders. I was going to put some in water and freeze them. That way this winter when I wanted tea with fresh mint, I'd have it handy. But I don't have any of those, so I have to come up with another idea. You didn't see that. Okay, I'm going to take the bag of stew beef, open it back up. I'm going to put the herbs in first, and then the liquid on top of that. Like I said, this can be made with chicken, lamb, pork, venison, whatever you want to make it with. And then just pour the mixture over it. There we go. Every last drop. And this is one spatula. I'm not going to let it. And then just seal it back up. I do not push the air out because you're going to be going into the fridge every couple hours and doing this, turn it upside down, turn it back up. That way all those herbs can make their way down to the bottom. You can also massage it with your fingers and that'll help it get down there. I used a 3/4 gallon or half a gallon Ziploc bag. I probably would have been better off. There'd be more room if I used the gallon one, but I'm not going to dirty another Ziploc bag. So that's it. And we'll do episode 2 when it's ready to be skewered. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.